Hey, Magic fans, we're back here. It's your captain speaking. We're done with collector boosters, and boy, am I shocked. Um, Way better than I expected, especially for a newer set, and I think there's a lot of promise here. So, before we get started, don't forget comment, like, subscribe button right here. Touch it, just touch it. Anyway, try and get to 1,000 subscribers. Once we do, it's giveaway time, and that's going to be fun for everybody involved. So, there's also ways you can subscribe, become a member, get some other free entries into those giveaways. Links in the description down there somewhere in this area. All these cards will be up for sale by the time you see this video probably. So check out my eBay and TCG player store. It helps support the channel so that we can keep this going because this is a bad habit. And good Lord, I need all the help I can get trying to save it. Anyway, so quick rundown of how this works for anybody who's new. $2 or more to be put on the sheet. Anything less than $2 goes down as $1 bulk. That includes everything. And I only track rares and above. I know some people are like, oh, but Captain, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, in older sets that I've done this, sometimes there's a common or an uncommon. That's really expensive when it first comes out. But over time, that does wane mostly, like Slime Against Humanity. For a while it was $5, and then it was like $10 for a foil, but that has come down in price, and it's only like $1 or $2 now, so it's really not worth it to track. So that's why I do that. So to kind of give you the bare nuts and bolts, anything past a rare is just bonus. So with that said, I don't even know where to start. Let's start with Commander. Why not? So we have some Commander cards. We actually got some pretty good ones. And I do have to say, out of all the Commander cards, these are all pretty cool. And when I say that with this in mind. It's not often I like the Commander art for the Commanders, but there's just something special about this whole Western theme. I mean, check out Gonti, y'all pimping out. Eris is looking good too. Olivia coming in hot. Old Stella Lee's looking stylish. I'd take her out for tacos. Hell, the plant druid even got a little bow in her hair. Everybody's stylish today. So, and this thing has 5 boots and 4 arms, and I'm surprised it left the house. I know I wouldn't. Anyway, so not too bad. Not a whole lot of value here, but at the same time, let's not forget. Not a lot of hits either, meaning that you got just enough. I got like 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. So I wasn't over inundated with Commander cards, which I think is cool because you really don't want to see a lot of that. Now, when it comes to the Commander rares, there was quite a few, not going to lie, but this is collectors. But some of them were worth money. This is a $2 or $3 card. There were a few other ones. Rumbleweed's a couple bucks. Tower Winder's an easy $5 card. So there was actually good cards in here that I pulled. This is like a $5 card as well. Normally, most Commander rares don't have a lot of value, but in this set, instead of having 1 or 2 that were really high value and the rest kind of trashy, the value was really spread out. The value, anyway, sorry, Arnold Schwarzenegger flashback. The value was really spread out through all of them. So it didn't feel as bad in my opinion, and that's cool. I'm down with that. Now, let's get into some of the good stuff. Let's start with the regular set, because Lord knows I got a lot to talk about when it comes to the rest of it. Regular set, on point. Plenty of mythics. They're all very pretty. Terror of the Peaks, Final Showdown, sweet Veraskas, the old monster, the old froggy. Gisa the Hydra, Rakdos. There's old Billy Bob Bear, Jace. So much good stuff going on in the Mythic slot. Lots of value. Really sweet. The rare slot. As you can see, tons of rares. And good ones too. This one's like $5 or $10. We've got this one that's in there. It's a tutor. The new tutor. The land cycle in this set. Fast lands, always great. So how could you not love them? yeah, I mean, Marcheska, lots of good rares. This is a $5 rare. You know, Sanctum. Just lots of good rares in a set. This is like $20. It's probably not by now, but I'm sure it will be until they ban it because it's apparently a menace. And I can see why. But having a rare that's $20 or $15 in a set like this is amazing. However, let's not forget, you're lucky to get one of these in a play box. One. So that's why it's so expensive, because everybody wants it, and it's not being put out there like normal rares. So it's pretty cool. Dust Animus, you know, again, all the great fast lands. There's just good value. So this was a real good success as well. Then we get to the cool cards. So we'll start with this version. You know, Abrupt Decay, Mind Break Traps, Mind Slavers. Not a lot of money, but it's a mythic. Path to Exile is really cheap unless you get a foil. The foils are running $5. Same with some of the other ones. One Thoughtseize. Apparently these are really hard to get, so if you got one, more power to you. They're $8. Fractured Identity, Foil Surgicals are the only ones worth money. Again, the only drawback to these, they're very good. 1 mana drain. 6 boxes, 1 mana drain. This thing, hard to get. Anyway, these are still very much like the Strixhaven Archive cards. They've pushed the value of all the rares down. But some of the mythics are worth money. So, you know, like this, a regular Path to Exile is only like 50 cents. But to be honest, there are so many Path to Exile printings now, I'm not even sure this is what's caused it. So I'm not bought off on this particular set that the issue is they are printed so many of these, because I really think it's just the reprinting in general at this point. You know, we got an Oko in there. He's only $5. Still, I love the art. That's so funny. Leyline Binding, that was hard to get. So those are sweet. The rares and the foils look great. Then we have the big score. This little thing here. So many good cards in here. I mean, Lotus Rings, Deserts. Well, that's special guest, sorry. Oh, special guest. I probably got to get those out of there. Sorry, guys. I piled them together. The swords. I mean, so many good. The Vault Tyrant. The Bristleback. There's so many good cards in this big score, and most of them are worth money and a lot of money. Big old Looty Dog. Escape Shift. There's another hit. Tarnation Vista. That's actually hard to get. I haven't got very many of those. You know, Opportunist, Foil Swords, Transmogs. I mean, so many of them foil. Just real good value in that. And then, you know, obviously special guests, you know, Morbid, Escape Shift, Desert. The creme de la creme of these boxes. We got 3 etched foils. Oh! If you didn't watch the videos, go back and watch them. Because we pulled these bad boys out of the same box. One collector box had 2 etched foils. How insane is that? You should only have 1 etched foil per case, I think, is what the odds are. I got 3, 2 of them in one box. How insane is that? It makes me want to open more boxes, but I'm almost positive I'm not going to hit these kind of numbers. If anybody else out there is hitting these kind of numbers, please tell me, because, I mean, for any reason, if collector boxes this set dip to the 180s, I'm on it. I'm gonna be in there like swimwear. I'm telling you, this set just feels good. And these special art cards are sweet. We got a nice variety here. We have, you know, this version for the what's it called? OTP. What's that? I forget what that stands for, but it's the this version here of these cards, Prosperity. Then we got one from the big score, which is the Vault Hydra, which is really a reskin of excuse me, 3-headed dinosaur. I can't remember his name now. But it's also a raised mythic foil. So sweet. This one's like $120, $175, almost $200. We got another one from this set here, we got a Contagion engine running around 60 bucks. Very nice. And this one's really amazing how the whole thing is like, these feel like different cards because of the way they're made and the way they look. But I mean, it's not giving it justice to look at it like this. Like, these are just so cool. I can't even say how cool it is. But anyway, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I know you guys are in a rush. So let's get into the numbers. Right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. First box, 228. Second box, 255. Third box, 267. One box, 185. That was probably the runt of the litter. 443. That was box 5. That was where we got 2 of these. And then a 273 for an average of 175 EV for collector boxes. That is insanely high for boxes selling for less than 120. Right now, the collector boxes are worth more if you just open them. And that's saying something. Holy shit, I didn't think I'd ever say that again. Yeah, but I mean, if you look up here, I mean, in the first slot here, we have Mythics, we have rares from Commander and regular rares. Over here, we had the Vault and these cards here. And as you can see, I mean, Mythics 56, 81, 225, mainly because these were in there. But, I mean, just look at these numbers. Like, 56, 68 in rares, 124, or, I'm sorry, 104 from the Vault, 84 of it just from the Vault. I mean, 118 total here. That's the other textured foil, so 54. Like 70, 67. Like, look at these numbers. The worst box, 185. 64 in rare or Mythics, 55 in rares, and 66 in this. And that's mainly because there's only 10 and 10 there. There was no extra help. But if you look over here, 58, 42, like, the numbers are so large. Like, this set is amazingly good. I don't know how else to put it. If you were ever going to open a box, play or collector, I definitely suggest the collector. But this is the first time I'm going to say it. Both of them are good. Pick one that you can afford. Buy it. Open it. You're not going to be disappointed. And no, I'm not a paid shill. And it hurts my soul a little bit to say that. But on the other side, I'm glad to see Magic's in a better place. Doing better. Miss Williams has stepped down. Maybe this, along with that, are some of the first signs of recovery for the game. Oh, boy. So until next time, be kind. Hope to see you across from the game table. Time for more play boosters, baby. Later.